Hey, trig class, we're going to look at a problem where we're using the unit circle to help us find the value of the difference of two functions. Now notice our f function is the sine, the g function is cosine, and we're plugging 60 into that difference. So what this basically means is all this notation, it just means you're going to plug 60 degrees into the sine function, and you're going to plug 60 degrees into the cosine function, and you're going to subtract. Now f is sine, g is cosine, f comes before the minus, g comes after. So we're just plugging those in. Now you want to look on a unit circle and find 60 degrees and then understand what you're looking at here when you do this on the unit circle. All right, so there's 60 degrees. All right, the sine is the y coordinate, cosine is the x coordinate. So when I plug in 60 degrees into the sine function, I get the square root of 3 over 2. When I plug 60 degrees into cosine, I get 1/2. So this is going to be square root of 3 over 2. That's the sine of 60 degrees minus, there's the minus, and then the g evaluated at 60 was the cosine, that was 1/2. Now all I can do here, because square root is irrational, I can subtract. You know, I have fractions with a common denominator, so I can subtract the square root of 3 and the 1 in the numerator and put them over the 2. So that's what it means by simplify. This does not want decimals. It wants irrational, like a symbolic representation of the answer. So you got to leave the square root in there. So there's my answer, the square root of 3 minus 1 over 2. All right, so to do that, I'm going to do the fraction bar. There's the square root of 3. All right, now come out of the fraction, but stay in the numerator, minus 1, and then now go down to the denominator, put the 2. And that's how you have to put that in there to make sure you get it in the right order.